What is it that we can achieve this week? A whole new level of clarity. A whole new level of clarity. Obviously, in order to achieve a new level of clarity, the prerequisite one has to have a desire to achieve a new level of clarity. Because if somebody in their lives, they believe that they are very clear about everything, and everyone around them, they are the blind one, this type of individual doesn't have an active desire to increase clarity, they will not be able to tap into the energy. So the first thing we want to make sure is it doesn't matter how smart we think we are, to realize there is a whole new depth of looking at our lives, at ourselves, our process, our purpose, people around us, situations around us. Only at the moment that you're aware that there is a deeper way to connect with reality, this is where the desire is being awakened, and this is where we can really grow into that. Jacob achieved this level of prophecy after all of the challenges he went through in his life, and the place where he achieved this level was in Egypt. I want to read the first verse from the Zohar. As we read the Aramaic, as I try to remind all of us every week, it is not just for the sake of the wisdom, it is the actual technology that we use, the words, the tones of the words. As the capability, it's vibration, it's a frequency that can help each one of us, if we desire to penetrate through the illusion of this world, these concealments of this reality, to be able again to gain a higher level of perception and clarity. The Zohar writes, "Vaychi Yaakov be'eretz Mitzrayim 17 shana." Jacob ended up to live in Egypt for 17 years. Amar Rabbi Yossi, one of the students of Rabbi Shimon, said, "Liba chama binvuah b'Mitzrayim dehon bnoi bechama galvan." The heart of Jacob opened in a way that never opened before in his life in Egypt. And this is where he received a level of clarity that only Moses achieved. No one, no human in history achieved this level of clarity. Ad acha ve'adi dana deketz mishecha. The Zohar says they were the only ones who achieved this level of prophecy. If only Jacob and Moses achieved this level of clarity, and we cannot, according to what the Zohar says, achieve this level of prophecy, so maybe we should go home. If I would tell you, you know what, this guy, he achieved this amazing thing in life, and only he is capable to achieve it. You would never achieve that. So why to bother? Why even to make an effort? Unless we understand the secret behind it. Because as we know, not only Moses and not only Jacob, but any soul, any of us, when we going through a challenge in our own lives, when we're going through a moment of darkness and we don't give up, when life gives you all the reasons to just to dwell in frustration, in sadness, in negativity, in darkness, but somehow you find the strength to fight your own war, when you awaken the strength in you, when you going through your process, when you open up a new channel in your own life, the Kabbalists explain, you open up this channel for anyone else in the world that will ever go through what you went through, to be able to find the light in their own process. Meaning when you going through a challenge and you get to open a door for new energy in your life, this door is being opened for humanity forever, forever. Jacob and Moses achieved this level of clarity, of prophecy, meaning that they were the one to open up the door for humanity to be able to access. None of us can achieve it by ourselves. This is what the Zohar explains. If you stand in the middle of a field and the field is so big in a way that you cannot know even your direction out of the field, if someone walked before you and paved the path out of the field back home, and you just need to follow their steps. So when we speak about Jacob and Moses, who achieved this level of prophecy, they open up the channel for anyone who desire to access through this channel to be able to gain and to find a whole new level of clarity in their lives. And this gate, even though it always opened, but this week, it is the actual timing that we can access it in easier way more than any other time. So the first key, as we mentioned before, make sure that you have the desire to achieve deeper level of clarity in your life. If I will let my ego tell me, you're already clear, you know what you do, you don't need any other level of clarity, this eventually what will limit me from achieving this new level.